Did that in the car.
This is N2LEN with another quick
I bought a couple for the ham station.
video clip.
I don't remember
And
if
tonight
I bought them on Amazon or eBay.
we are
they're just inline
using the Yaesu FT-2000D with the DMU-2000.
From either the radio or
and
transmitter and receiver. And
we're listening to the 3885. It is Saturday night, 9:40 p.m. on November 2nd.
Computer noise into the audio when I operate remote.
And we'll show you a quick, right now we're connected using the Yaesu proprietary software, computer control software, the PCC-2000.
Your computer and the transmitter.
Let me go ahead and show it to you a little bit closer, see if I can get in here.
You know, it's just amazing. I couldn't believe how well they worked for how cheap they were.
It's a complete emulation of the front panel, all the controls. Pretty responsive. Let me go ahead and show you. Let me zoom in on the volume button on the main, and I'm going to go over to the radio, and I'll actually turn it and bring up the volume. So let me grab it. Hold on one second. Here we go. Watch.
For situations like this, because exactly where I would plug it in is between this UR6QW EQ.
It would be the sub.
The audio is, where everything's happening.
Even the squelch for the sub. Watch the little guy right there. Any of the buttons. Vox gain, main power control, everything. Now, what's really nice about this, of course, you got full VFO. You have literally control everything, but if you need to make changes in the memory, on the menu, on the fly, instead of going into the radio and tuning around, you just come here, you hit menu, and it brings up a window, and you have every setting in the menu, and the parameters, the default parameters of whatever you select.
I actually get an echo. I get an audio.
You can come right down, and there's there's the cat rate settings, and where we have it set for
since I've put this setup together. The last
4800. See that? You could literally timeout timer, RTS, cat data indicator.
It's almost like I had filter capacitor issues, but I think I may have.
You could actually set anything you want in here.
Since the filaments are in series, using a matched pair of tubes instead of an unmatched pair, but I still have to do some tests.
So that's it. Just a quick demonstration. There is also the PCC-2000 for the FT-2000 as well. Works the same way. A lot more controls, a lot more features. But it works flawlessly with the right now tonight I'm using the 200 watt, the FT-2000D with the DMU-2000. Let me go ahead and I'll switch over to the press display here. Here we go. And let's bring up the AF scope, which is key 3. There you go.
Proper transformers and or filters. I love that idea. I'm going to look at that right after I'm done here.
Well, you're definitely sounding.
Let me just lower the echo link.
Very loud.
On the repeater.
No problem with your signal, and yeah, it is an issue. I mean, I've had these issues. I started operating remote back in around 2007. I was operating remote from
let's go back to the RF
parts
scope
of the country back to my station at the time in New York State, and you develop different types of systems
back to the audio frequency scope,
interference, and so on and so forth. And the biggest improvement was in 2009 when I bought the Flex 5000, and then I was able to control everything as far as the transceiver and using different types of remote switching,
Come in
turning
here
on
and you could,
amplifiers, and
turn
so
on the
and so
preamp.
forth. I was able to operate the station, but
Look at that.
there's always
See
that issue of audio coming through the
Preamp
computer to the transmitter and vice versa.
He's a 60 over.
From the transceiver getting into the computer to go back to the internet.
Change the
There's
filtering
always
for the
the
RF filter.
possibility of interference, not interference like what we
go.
talk about
AGC.
QRM on the bands, computer generated interference.
See that?
And
You literally can select anything.
it was amazing that these filters actually worked for me in the
Noise
situation
blanket,
I have. So anyway,
off, on, and wide.
there's all kinds of things you can do, and it's one step at a time, and you'll get there. And I
18
got
dB.
there, and now I don't operate remote anymore. So I'm not working
12
anymore.
dB.
I'm fully retired. So I don't
6
operate
dB.
from California and Washington State, and
So that's
all
basically
over
it.
the
I mean,
place
it's
like I
really,
used
really
to.
cool.
So I don't have to worry about
Nice
it
little
too
tool
much.
to play with
And
the radio.
generally,
It's
if
not
I'm not
anything
home,
new. It's been
I'm
out for
visiting
many
family
years.
down in New York State.
And we figured we'd just give
even
you a little
though I may
demonstration on
set
how
up
it
the
works.
station, I
It's
don't
pretty
do it
cool
in the summertime because of thunderstorms.
when you're listening in.
But like this time of year and
With
through
that
the winter,
said, we'll say
I do set
best
up my
7.3
station to operate remote.
from
But I just don't get on because I'm too busy hanging out with family.
LEN. Have a great night, everyone.
Yeah, whatever issues
Best
you have,
7.3s
you
and
overcome.
good DX
You can make it
from
work,
N2
and it will work great. And if it
LEN.
doesn't work great, well, it works okay.
7.3.
You're on the air and talk.